There's certain power in masterminds, certain power in, collaboration. And actually, she doesn't know this, but I actually saw her probably about 2 years ago. One thing about me is when I see success, when I see, talents, I always like to kind of, yes, follow them, but kind of like dissect them. Like, man, how are they posting? How are they connecting with people? I was like, man, this woman is powerful. She has an influence. She's a 7-figure earner. She's helping so many people around the world. And it's crazy how the universe works. I knew how powerful, how successful she was. And next thing you know, about 2 weeks, I get into this mastermind with one of Bob Proctor's coaches, and I see her name again. I'm like, I know her. And I was like, yo, let's provide some value for the people to really help them get to the next level. And without a doubt, she said yes. And I'm super pumped, super excited to not only, share what I have. I got my notebook right here, actually one of Bob Proctor's notebooks. I got my pen, my blue pen right here. If you know, you know. Take notes, right? Don't just listen to the information. You're only going to retain about maybe 10%, if you're lucky, 20%. But if you write it down, 1, it's going to go into your subconscious. 2, you can go back and review it. That's the beauty of this. Yes, it's recorded, but guys, take notes. Make sure you get the information, because information changes situations. And with that being said, I'm going to step out of greatness. Let me go ahead and make you co-host. Whitney Jones, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are live. You are good to go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to collaborate with you, Luke, and just excited to chat with you tonight. I will tell you my quick story. And I hope my story really encourages you that you can do and be anything you want. And because your situation is something right now doesn't mean it's going to be that in a year. My husband, Jason, is a high school football coach in Texas. And I was a teacher and school counselor. About 5 years ago, I started a boutique, an online boutique, because I couldn't find a full-time school counseling job. And we relied on my paycheck. We lived paycheck to paycheck. And that led me to network marketing. And so we got in a company about 3 years ago. Within a year, we made over $1 million and became the top person in that company. And so, our lives changed very, very quickly within like 2 months. It just exploded for us. So I hope that encourages you that, you can really change your life. And this industry is a great way to do it. And so what I want to talk to you tonight about is social media. Social media is my passion. I will tell you, I built my business primarily through social media. I didn't really reach out to anybody, not saying you can't. I think it's important to, but for me, I try to build a brand, and I utilize social media so that people are reaching out to me. And so that's what I want to share with you tonight. So the first thing I want to encourage you to do as far as social media is go get to 5,000 friends. So if you're at 2,000, maybe add 20 people a day. If you're at 4,000, add 30 people a day. However many a day that you can do consistently to get to where you want to go. I would really encourage you to have a daily method of operation. And that daily method of operation should be building your following, whether it's Instagram, Facebook. I'm in my 40s, so I mainly use Facebook. I think that's where more people my age are, but there's so many different social media platforms that you can use. But how do you build your business through social media? The first thing you have to do is prospect and attract the lead. And then you need to build a relationship. That relationship is so important. You have to get people to know, like, and trust you. They will not join your business unless they know, like, and trust you. Always remember that. And always remember they're a human, and treat them as a human first. When I friend someone on Facebook, I'm making sure that I'm in their inbox. So when you get in someone's inbox, what does that mean? It means you're going to start showing in their newsfeed, and they're going to start showing in your newsfeed. So it's very important to go to Messenger. So when I send my happy birthdays, I always do it through Messenger and not on their wall. And that's very important. And you'll notice that the people that you start that message with, they'll start showing up in your feed. So then you want to invite the prospect to take a look at your opportunity, whether that's adding someone to your Facebook group. We have a Facebook group called an Add Tag Message Group, and we add people to that group, we tag them in posts, and we message them and follow up. So whether it's putting them in an Add Tag Message Group, or getting them on a video, or getting them on a Zoom, basically you're just inviting them to take a look, and then connecting and closing, and then getting them plugged into your system. People will do what you do. So typically the way you recruited them is the way they'll recruit other people. So there's a difference between marketing and prospecting. Marketing is very passive. It's making people aware of you. It's making people aware of your brand. And it's a great way to get people to reach out to you. So marketing has to be very consistent, and you need to really think about what is your brand. And I'm going to go over that in just a little bit. And then prospecting is active. It's got to be part of your daily method of operation. So maybe you work full time. Maybe you only have 10 minutes a day. If you only have 10 minutes a day, 3 minutes adding to your, adding people as friends, 3 minutes prospecting, 3 minutes following up, whatever you need to do. If that's all you have is 10 minutes, that's all you have. But if you have an hour a day, divide that in thirds. But make sure you're doing a daily method of operation and building your team. So prospecting is a money-making activity, and it has to be a part of your daily method of operation. Branding yourself. Should you brand yourself or should you brand the company? The answer is you should always brand yourself. Just like I stated, they aren't buying into the company. They are buying into you. They are joining you because they know, they like, and trust you. Branding yourself gives a consistent online presence. For me, my brand, I have a boutique, so it's fashion, mindset, and then health and wellness. I'm in a health and wellness company, so health and wellness is huge. I need to be living that out loud on my page. So this is the way I encourage people to do it. If you're just now getting started, step one is to focus on one social media platform. So like I said, for me, that's Facebook. Upload your best photo. So your profile picture should be a picture of you, not a picture of you and your spouse, not a picture of you and your dog, not a picture of your food. It should be you. Go spend some time having some pictures made. You can get a Groupon for $20 and have some pictures taken. I like to go every 6 months and have photos done. But make sure your profile picture is a picture of you, and it's a good representation of you because that's the first thing people see. And then your cover photo is your brand. So if you're branding Forex trading, maybe you have something about that. If you're branding health and wellness, maybe you have something about that. For me, it's my husband and I speaking on stage. That's what my cover photo is. So your cover photo is kind of who you are. And then you always want to provoke curiosity in your about section. I always tell people, never have the name of your company anywhere, because if you do, people are going to go, they're going to see, hey, they're a part of this company. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to Google and they're going to search it, and they're never going to ask you anything because they think they know what it is. And they may see some negative stuff even. So make sure you don't have the name of your company anywhere. You want to provoke curiosity. You want to make people curious enough that they're going to reach out to you and say, tell me a little more. And then you want to run your newsfeed like a TV channel. Your social media page is basically your website. So when someone goes to your social media page, what are they seeing? What do they think about you? So make sure, everything in your newsfeed is positive. It's people are going, oh, I want to be a part of what they are part of. I really like this person. I trust this person. They're getting to know you. And so always remember that that is your website. And your best marketing is education. So you must demonstrate education, entertainment, and empowerment. So you're educating on your social media platform. You're always educating people. So if you're educating people about Forex trading, maybe you're posting some good information about that. If you're educating someone about health and wellness, you're posting some good information about health and wellness. You really have to distinguish yourself from the noise. And so there's a lot of noise on social media. So you kind of have to put yourself above the rest and give people a reason to follow you. I always tell people 80% of your content should be generic, and then 20% should be your business. If your social media is business, people are going to unfollow or they're going to mute you. So you want 80% to be about you, your family, or whatever it is that your brand is, and another 20% is your business. So I personally post once a week about my business, whether that's the products or that's getting in on the business opportunity. I try to keep that as a smaller percentage. Videos are huge. Videos are 800% more effective than written text, and they developed a deeper connection. That's the way you get to know someone. You get to know their personality. You get to know what they're passionate about. So utilize videos. If you're scared to do a video, don't be scared. Jump on and do it, and every single time you do it, you're going to get better and better and better. Okay, do's and don'ts. So you do want to create relationships. You do want to generate leads by educating your audience, okay? You want to connect with people from the past. Maybe you friend somebody from high school. Shoot them a message, hey, how are you? Love to catch up and see how you've been. You want to attract people based on the content you're marketing. So always create curiosity. Always think about, is this something if I saw on someone else's page that would attract me to them? And you want to stay positive. I know that lately there's been a lot of things going on in our world, and there is that sometimes desire, even with myself. I've kind of broken this rule. I've always said, don't post anything political on your page if you're trying to attract people. But even lately, I felt very passionate about a few things, and I have posted things. And people have unfriended me. I will tell you, there's been a few, not a lot. And that's okay, because those aren't my people. So that's okay too. If you get unfriended, don't sweat it. Not everybody's going to like you, right? And we always have to remember that. But you mostly want to stay positive. You want to be known as a positive person, that you want to put that energy out there. Obviously, our whole body is energy, and we are vibrating beings, and we attract people to us by our energy. When your energy's high, you're going to be attracting people. And I've seen this in my own business. When I'm in a negative or I'm in a funk, nothing's happening. When I get back my energy up, I have people start coming in droves. So you don't want to mass market your products or business or service on social media. You don't want to be constantly spamming people with that. You don't want to waste time on or energy on people that aren't ambitious. This is an example. I have a guy that's reached out to me multiple times. He wants to get on a Zoom. He wants to get on a Zoom. He wants to get on a meeting. He wants to get on a call. Every single time it's time to get on that call, ghost. And so eventually I told him, you're not someone I'm looking for. I took it away from him because he's not ambitious. And then the next thing I know, he was asking my husband and I to donate. He's having some financial troubles. He could join my opportunity and we could make up that money like that if he would let me. So you don't want to waste your time on people that aren't ambitious. You never want to bash your competitors. That's super important. That's a big turnoff for people. And you don't want to bombard people with content that's not irrelevant. You don't want to be an infomercial, and you don't want to be negative. And like I said, I've broken this rule a few times, not the negativity, but just passionate about what, I believe. And so I have broken that a few times, but ultimately you want to be very positive and you want to be someone that people can get to know, like, and trust. This is my 5-5-3 daily prospecting formula. So, prospecting is income producing activity. Like I said, it has to be done on a daily basis. I recommend 30 minutes to an hour. Guys, you can prospect 50 people in 30 minutes. I guarantee you. You get a script. Now you have to be careful because on Facebook, they will block you if you send the same messages. So change it up a little bit. But you have 30 minutes to an hour. You can prospect 50 people a day easily. You want to identify and connect. That's the big thing. Connect, create relationships, build that relationship back with people who have the potential to become business partners or customers. So how do you do this? Like I said, friend 5 to 50 new people a day if you aren't at 5,000 friends. If you are at 5,000 friends, maybe you need to go through your friend list and delete some people. Like I said, if they're not ambitious people, if they're not people that you want to work with anyways, delete them and add new friends. You want to pique the interest of 5 new people a day, and then you want to have at least 3 people a day watching your presentation or that you're sharing your product with. Okay, attracting your ideal Facebook audience. Live video, like I said, live video produces visibility, credibility, which equals profitability. The more you go live, the more profitable you are. Every single time I do a live video, I have people reach out to me because I think they hear my passion. I think they hear my excitement, and I don't do it enough, honestly. You want to have daily interaction and connection. Use Facebook Messenger. I love using the audio recording. I'll send a message and they can hear my passion. They can hear my voice. They can hear my energy. So I use that a lot as well. And then Facebook groups. Get in Facebook groups. So if you're in Forex training, get in Facebook groups where people are wanting to learn about building wealth or learning about Forex or learning about financial stability. If you're in health and wellness, get into groups that are people that are looking for ways to get healthy. There's so many people in this world. You should never run out of prospects. Okay, so you definitely want to be a professional conversation starter. You're not a salesman. You are trying to find out their strengths, their interests, their goals, and their needs. And the way I do that is by forming someone. So when I'm talking to someone for the first time, I'm asking about form, F-O-R-M, their family, their occupation, what do they do for a living, the recreation, and what do they do for fun, and their message. Their message stands for strengths, interests, goals, and needs. So I'm talking to Luke, and he's telling me about his daughter or his wife that has health challenges. I'm finding out more about that. I'm digging that out of them. I am trying to find his needs, and I'm going to use that need to tell him that I think we might have an answer for him. You want to be real and build relationships. Make sure you're inviting daily. You're doing income producing activities. You're not just scrolling on Facebook. I know a lot of times we get caught scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on Instagram. Stop that. Be intentional on that time that you spend there. The biggest thing is belief. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your products, and you have to believe in people. The biggest thing I can tell you is get a daily morning routine that you start before you get your day started. So first thing I get up in the morning, first 30 minutes, meditating, life script, which you don't know what a life script is. I have an app called Think Up, and I've recorded my life script. What do I want? What would my ideal life look like? I have that written on paper, and I start every sentence with, I'm so thankful and grateful now that I'm making $1 million a month. And I have a life script for every area of my life, and I listen to that in the morning. It's the first thing I do. The first 30 minutes to an hour of every day are me time developing myself, and developing my belief in my company. So maybe you can write down 20 things you love about your company that separates your company from other companies, and reading that every day, because if you don't believe in your products, if you don't believe in yourself, that's going to come across. You've got to figure out a way to build that confidence in yourself and build that confidence in your product. So that is it. What I will tell you is just make sure when you're posting on your Facebook wall that you're very, very intentional and that you're building your brand. So when you think about your brand, who are you? What do people know you for? When your friends come to you, are they asking for advice about fashion? Are they asking for hair advice? Are they asking about clothing? Are they asking, I'm saying a lot of womanly things, but are they asking for advice on trading? Everybody kind of has those niches or those things that they're good at. Think about who you are and what you're good at. I hope that helped. I'm just huge on using social media to have people reach out to me. I love having people reaching out to me, but then you still have to do those daily activities where you're putting them through that funnel of having them watch a video and then closing them. And so I know that my team that's on here has never heard Luke speak, but I'm very, very excited for you to have him speak. He's one of the top Forex coaches in the world. He has over 50,000 students, and he's a 7-figure earner in the industry, which y'all know is no small feat. He's spoken in 30 plus countries, and he's just passionate about building wealth and helping people create a life that they love and that they can design on their own. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Luke.
Awesome, guys. I'm super pumped. I had my notes right here, and it's amazing. Thank you, Whitney. It's awesome to hear that refresher and really kind of some things that I can apply, right? And I'm not good at Facebook Lives, I love how she talked about, like, it's like your own movie star. Like, you are the movie star. It's your channel. And if you're just promoting products, Forex, whatever, marketing, then in turn, it's going to hurt you because you become a commercial, right? Think of like your social media as like the 2.5 Men or whatever your favorite movie series, Power is, whatever the Netflix is, right? And if it's commercial all the time, how are you going to stay in tune with it? No, you're going to flip the other channel. So I love what she touched upon that. That was straight fire. Thank you so much, Whitney. That was amazing. And a couple of things that I need to step it up on my end. I'm going to just kind of touch on the same stuff, but on a different platform. I'm going to cover the morning routine, just a couple extra things that I do that might be able to benefit yourself, but also on Instagram. Like I said, I started on Facebook, and I got to get back on Facebook with that heat from Whitney. But I'm going to cover a little bit on Instagram, guys, and really kind of my method of the madness, if you will. But if you guys can follow me, if you're one of my students and all of that, I always start with the morning routine. And notice, I'm not the only person that has success talking about it. Whitney mentioned the exact same thing, guys. Your morning routine is so powerful. Voice loop is the life script I use. Play that in tune, and really start to develop what you see yourself. I'm the Tony Stark. You ever seen Iron Man? Every single day I think about my future house on that little ridge or that cliff, right, in Miami, though. The private basement where he puts his hand on the screen. He gets into this little office, right, where he's creating Iron Man. That's going to be my office for trading. And literally that's why I envision myself every single day. So just a couple of things I'm going to brush up on the morning routine that I do myself. Number one is that chief aim. What are you thinking about on a day-to-day basis? What is your chief aim? I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm 6-figure earner, 10,000 a month, 5,000 a month. It's not for me to decide. It's for you. Whatever that sweet spot is for you. I'm so happy and grateful now. ... The ... should include an income goal. Right? Number one, income goal. Some sort of passion or purpose. For me, I'm just going to say it really fast. And this isn't to compare. It's what resonates with you, right? I am so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $5 million a month while traveling the world teaching wealth building. I have now created 1,000 6-figure earners while working with Elite. So that's my chief aim, right? I have no earthly idea I'm going to hit $5 million a month. But without a shadow of a doubt, I know it's going to happen. My belief is stronger than any doubt. Right, so I am so happy and grateful now, 10,000 a month earner, 6,000 a month earner. I don't know what that is for you. That's for you to decide, but start playing with those ideas. All right, start playing with those ideas. So 1, the chief aim. 2, gratitude list. This is my wife. She lists 10 things she's grateful for. Doesn't have to be small or big. My wife makes me coffee every single morning. I'm so freaking grateful. It's like an act of service from her to me, whatever. But it's something small. It doesn't have to be a rank. It doesn't have to be you crush 6 figures or 7 figures or X figures. Doesn't matter. It's the gratitude. It's the emotion behind it. So that's number 2. Number 3 is affirmations. The affirmations should kind of support that chief aim. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm an 8-figure earner. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a master of my emotions. I'm so happy and grateful now I'm a money magnet. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've created 6- and 7-figure network marketing professionals in my organization. There's a good one right there. So I started playing with these ideas because what you say, what you speak, what you hear every single day is going to come true. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. One more time, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I remember I went to one of Bob's seminars, and this coach of mine, I got kind of pissed off, I'll be honest with you guys for a second. She's like, Luke, you're in this quantum leap. I'm like, yeah, I am, right? I was like, what do I need to do? I'm a coachable, I'm hungry, like, just tell me what to do. And she's like, you got to have more intensity with it. I'm like, your 8-figure coaching is telling me to have more intensity with my goals. What did I just pay for? And I get it now. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Guys, I am high strung. My emotions, my tonality's through the roof. I just did 3 back-to-back trainings. I'm still in my workout gear. I just meditated, did Nidra. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I've been nonstop. This is my first meal of the day, a fruit bowl with a protein shake. Yes, I need to eat a little bit better, but nonetheless, I am producing. I am putting in work. I'm conscious, competent, know what I'm doing. So that's what you want to do is get in an autopilot. You're in flow stage. Understand that. So what we want to do is reverse engineer, right? So when you wake up, your subconscious mind is the most powerful. So instead of waking up to your phone, answering messages, emails, texts, your team, yada, yada, get prepared for yourself. You have to get prepared for your day. You have to get prepared for your day. So yes, you have to literally start your day with that morning routine. Chief Aim, Voice Loop, Whitney and I both gave you some excellent things to do. All right, a couple more is work out at the beginning of your day. Get those endorphins going. It sounds so simple, but so many people don't do it. How do you raise your vibration? Dance, laugh, goof off, start eating right, working out, small things like that. How you do anything is how you do everything. So back to that coach that told me about the intensity. When you write your goal, write it with conviction. Write it with authority. Slow down for a minute. Don't listen to personal development while you're doing it. I used to do that. I'm speaking from experience. Like, think about it. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $5 million a month while teaching wealth building. I am traveling the world, impacting 1,000 6-figure earners while working with elite. See the conviction? See the power, the intensity of it. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $5 million a month while traveling the world, teaching wealth building, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not what you do. It's how you do it. It's how I'm doing this training. I'm transferring the energy to you, how I'm doing that three-way call, how I'm prospecting, how I'm having a conversation. Guys, if I got on a call with you, I could sell you Forex, health and wellness, protein powder, cell phone repairment. It doesn't matter. But if I got on that phone call with you and I'm like, yo, guess what I have? I have a life-changing opportunity, blah, 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 blah. And I come with the emotion, you're going to join. You're going to not only join me over the company, you're going to join my energy, right? You're going to join my energy over me. Guys, people join my energy like, yo, I don't know what this dude's talking about, but he's excited. He's pumped up. He's changing lives. I'm going to join him. Come with enthusiasm. When you're prospecting, get on that call excited, right? Don't man, I got to do a training. I got to do a call. You're giving negative energy to that phone call. Damn, what does this person want? It's your leader. You've been asking to hit X rank or X income, and you get mad when your leaders hit you up or, hey, they want to do a training with you. Come on, you got to have the energy behind it. So that's what I want to cover on that morning routine. I have a whiteboard on my wall, and I literally I put on the wall, morning routine, wake up at 5, 5:30, do this, 6 o'clock, do this. And I remember I put a time where I took my pre-workout and then a time to go work out. And my wife looked at me. She's like, you're going to put what time you take the pre-workout. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to think about it. I want to get it unconscious, competent. So when I wake up in the morning, I do X, Y, Z with no thought, no energy, right? And I just automatically do it. It's called unconscious competence, AKA autopilot. Like this training, right? Whitney and I are just boom, 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 boom. Because we've done it so many times. It's like breathing with everything, tying your shoes, waking up, doing a training, trading, right? Promoting, prospecting, doing a whatever. The goal is to always get it autopilot. So many people don't have this. That's why, Whitney mentioned it, I mentioned it, a lot of successful people mention it. It's because it's so important, but it's overlooked. It's like, hey, you should eat right. Well, yeah. Well, why are so many people overweight and obese? If you knew it, you would do it. Guys, I stopped eating steak. I love steak. I used to love steak. I love steak. But then I found out I'm not going to get into this, but all the not so good stuff with eating meat. And I was like, oh, yeah. Okay. And I continue to do it. Well, then I actually went like 3 months without eating meat. I'm like, yo, my vibration, my frequency's on 9, 10, 11, right? It's through the roof. Like, I see the difference. I knew it then. If you knew what Whitney shared with you, you would do it every single day. If you knew the morning routine, you would do it every single day. Guys, hold yourself accountable. I used to have sticky notes everywhere, of reminding me of things like, hey, prospect 10 people right now. Maybe set an alarm on your phone. Every 2 hours, you prospect 25 people, right? Maybe you make an IG post or Facebook post or whatever post. Rewire your mind. You have to get in repetition. If you've been following me on Instagram, I'm learning Spanish. I'm on day 11, right? I'm on day 11. And it's not, it is for you guys that have been following me, but it's more for to hold myself accountable. Because if I don't post on social media, I'm on day 12, then y'all don't know that I'm being disciplined. And it's for me to hold myself disciplined, let alone help you guys. See what I'm saying? Figure out little tricks that are going to serve and help you. All right, little tricks that are going to serve and help you, be consistent. And consistency is hard. Discipline is hard. But if you help yourself by having sticky notes, reminders on your phone, maybe your loved one, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend can do so. Whatever it is, do those. Cheat yourself in a good way. So I can go on a whole nother hour with morning routine, but I'm going to switch to social media. I love social media. I'm going to cover Instagram. I love what Whitney shared with me because especially in my team, everybody's so Instagram. And I'm like, guys, the sauce is on Facebook. Well, Facebook is so 2010. I'm like, y'all just don't know what you don't know. I was in a previous company and literally I got to almost a $10,000 a month residual strictly on Facebook with literally 2,000 followers on Instagram. I have 250,000 followers on IG now. But back then, I would literally go to Les Brown, Grant Cardone, and create conversations with all the people that were following them. When I take that concept on Facebook, now I'm going to give you some sauce on IG. So take what Whitney shared with you on the cover photo or the Facebook or Instagram photo, your bio, everything like that. Don't put your link in your bio, all right? Whatever your sign-up link is for whatever company or whatever, right? Do not put your enroller link in your bio. You want to have that brand. You want to have that brand like you go to my IG, you go to Whitney's IG, she's like, I don't know what she's doing, but her profile is nice and clean. Her photos are awesome. They're high quality, and so forth. And you're going to know a low quality brand versus a high quality brand. Get a camera. iPhones are pretty good with cameras or phones today, but into 2016, 2017, when I got into network marketing, one of the first investments that I did was literally get a Sony A6000 or A7000 camera. I forget which model, and I started branding myself. If you went back far enough on my Instagram, you're like, bro, how did you have people join? I was taking food, pictures, super low quality pictures of food, of my workouts, no captions, memes, it was horrible. Right now, you're like, oh my God, this dude's living life. It's about your brand, and that's so important. When you come to a profile, Instagram, Facebook, doesn't matter, you want to be the Denzel Washington. You want to be the Jennifer Lopez of whatever. Just like she shared, you don't want to be a walking, talking commercial. If your IG stories are promote, then that's going to literally be horrible, because they're going to tune you out. All you do is sell, right? And you want to sell, yes, but here you want to attract them. There's a certain sauce on IG where you're creating value. So the way that I teach on IG is your post is like your brand. Post lifestyle, depending on what, in our company, we can't post cars and luxury and all that, but post some good branding, of you in the mountains, or you're on a trip in, I don't know, Dominican Republic, or you're on the beach or something like that. Post that lifestyle to a certain extent, be compliant, and all that, but post that brand on your actual post on Instagram. On your stories, that's where I get into what she mentioned about creating education or value or food or travel or just value. And that's where it is. It's value, call to action. It's not sell you, picture of food, or sell you, working out, right? Like, people want to know you're a human being. You're just a billboard. They're going to tune you out. Like, if you're in, say it's protein powder, or, health and wellness of some sort, give some value on why protein helps build muscle. I used to bodybuild competitively, right? I'm very in tune with health and wellness. So literally post on why it's beneficial for you, why the pills are going to lower your cholesterol. Or like, I have Juice Plus, right? The Juice Plus pills, like, they're good for vitamins. I eat them every single day. Why are they beneficial? Because you need vitamins in your system. Post that. Don't just say, hey, buy vitamins, buy protein, buy nail stuff. Like, post why it's beneficial, and then give a call to action. So I'm going to give you like this little recipe for you guys. Value, call to action. On the call to action, what I always do is I'll do something indirect, and don't say, who wants to join my team? No. Who wants to lose weight? Who wants to build muscle? Who wants to make money? Whatever venture you're in, right? This is just the broad spectrum of network marketing. So whatever company, avenue, whatever it is, do the call to action, whatever that is, put a poll there, yes or no. And what I do is I say, value. Are you interested in making money, right? On the interested in making money, I put a little poll, right? Yes or no. I do a little something funny, like, you ready to make money, or are you still sleeping, right? Are you watching success, or are you ready to have success, right? It's like only an innuendo. You're literally, by clicking that, you're saying you don't want to have success. Your mind is going to like almost give yourself to the yes, if that makes sense, right? Because you're not going to say, I don't want to make money. You might, right? But you're more inclined to say yes. And I want to direct people to the yes. So when they say yes, and this is where a lot of people mess up. Not really mess up, they just don't take the initiative. Like, attraction marketing is like, if you're in the beginning, right, you got to create your brand and so forth, but you want to have a certain recipe. For me, I'm a very, called aggressive. I'm a very take action person. I'm going to go get you. I'm very sales oriented. I come from a sales background. If you know my story, you know all the sales I used to do. I'm going to put that poll there. And then on the yes or no, I'm going to message the people that say yes. And it's a very simple conversation. Luke, what do I say to them? Hey, Whitney, I saw you vote yes on my poll. Are you interested in making money? It's literally what the poll says. Whitney, I saw you vote yes on my poll. Have you ever heard of XYZ product? Or, hey, Whitney, I saw you vote yes on my poll. You're interested in losing weight, or you're interested in your hair growing longer, or whatever the venture is. And what are they going to say? They're going to say yes. And that's where you build the relationship. Don't say, hey, here's my link. You don't want to, it's called throwing up on someone, right? You don't want to just spew all this information, drop the link, and all that. There's a relationship with there. I'm not going to just join just because you say to join. I want to know, like, how is your business? What's your system like, for me at least? What's the benefits of me joining you over some random person? Where's the value that you bring? What I like to do is I take it from online to offline. In the beginning, I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I create enough a brand where like I'll just send my link, they join. I'm not gonna lie. But in the beginning, I'm sharing with you what got me to where I'm at. With that being said, like I would get on a call with them, whether that's a PS3, peak interest, share video, three-way call. We're not gonna go over, you know, the exact details of that, but get them on a call, build the relationship, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys are brand new on here as well. And if you're brand new on here, leverage your coach, your mentor to do the PS3. Leverage the opportunity call if you're brand new. And or just get on a call with them. That way you can build a relationship. And why is that so important? Is because it's problem solving. What I mean by problem solving is I get to know you and what is your problem, your situation? Well, if it's health and wellness, it's lack of nice hair, losing weight, building muscle, skincare, whatever it is. Maybe you're in a credit restoration or whatever, you know, that venture is with bills and everything. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Whatever venture it is, you're solving the problem of lack of building muscle, lack of losing weight, lack of money. So when you present the opportunity, you don't come as you're selling them. You're coming at them as solving their problem. You are a problem solver. I'm solving the problem of lack of whatever that person has that problem. So when I offer the solution of the opportunity, like, yo, damn, I do need to lose weight. I do need to make money to pay my bills, or you need to create another source of income, or whatever it is, right? You're solving their problem. And that's where a lot of people fail is you go straight into selling them, trying to twist their arm and make them join or make them do it, whatever. And that's like one of the biggest things you don't want to do, is because literally they see it. They see right through it. People are not, I don't like using the word stupid, but people aren't stupid. They see you're desperate. Please, please, please. I've got some crazy messages. Like I'm a bad person for not joining their team. Like, what? What? So make sure you're coming with the professionalism. And if they don't join, that's fine. People are going to join after the third, we'll call it fourth to seventh touch. They need that exposure. They need that repetition. Why do you see McDonald's promoting all the time? Why do you see Pandora ads all the time? You're promoting over and over like, damn, I saw that commercial, right? And remember, marketing is a form of commercial because you're a brand. So when you do that and you're marketing, it's like, damn, I saw that person promote. Maybe I'm going to reach out and ask them, you know, what's up? Maybe I'm going to see what's happening with them. Maybe like, because what, if you see someone post, they made X amount of money or they lost 100 pounds, you never see that person post about that again. They're like, oh, that was a fluke. But if you're posting that once a week, twice a week for 3, 6, 9 months, you're probably going to have success. My top earner in my organization, it took him, I think 9 months. 9 months of follow-ups, promoting, you know, hit me up when you made X amount of money, hit me up later, blah, blah, blah. And if I didn't quit following up with him, or I quit before the miracle happened, or insert whatever, that person wouldn't have joined my organization. See what I'm saying? You got to keep the repetition over and over and over. You don't want to be a robot, but think of certain ways how you can promote. Make it sexy. Make it fun. One thing I need to do better is do Instagram lives and Facebook lives. They get to hear the raw, real. Like that is one thing why I hit so many fast ranks on Facebook. I put a reminder 3 times a week. It's hard, trust me. 3 times a week on Facebook lives. And guess what? On Facebook lives, they get that raw, real interaction. They get to ask questions. And guess what? People are going to comment. And guess what? Well, you're going to say, hey, if you're watching the recording, press 7. If you're watching, every time someone comments, it boosts the algorithm in Facebook to go to the top of the news feed. Whitney, I'm doing an IG live. And you don't have to promote on your IG live. You can do a IG live or Facebook live. I keep saying IG, right? But Facebook live on residual income, on why it's powerful, on why to take advantage of it. Not even mention a company. Right, residual income, or the 4 quadrants, right? Employee, self-employed, business owner, investor, you know, that, or whatever. Educate people, create value. Your number one goal is to create value, right? People are going to join people with value. That's simple. So when you're doing your Facebook or IG live, specifically with Facebook live, is when Whitney's commenting on the replay and or after it, I'll wait a little bit and I'll go back and respond to her comment. And now when I tag her, that my newsfeed, my Facebook Live is going to pop up on her friends list. So her 5,000 friends, 5,000 followers are going to see my Facebook Live on their newsfeed because she got tagged in it. See what I'm saying? Now, by indirectly, I'm not really promoting, but they're seeing the content. What do people do? They're nosy. Like, oh, who's this Luke dude? Oh, have you ever gone to like one person's page and next thing you know, you're like 10 people's pages later? You're going through IG stories and someone gets tagged and then you go to their story and then you go to their story and then you end up looking at someone's feed from Australia. Like, whoa, like this person has nothing to do with network marketing. Like, how did I even get here? Same thing with Facebook. Same thing with Facebook. Guys, if you're not using Facebook, like it got me excited when she rolled out the whole PowerPoint of the Facebook because that's what launched my business. Understand, like use all the social media, use YouTube. I just now got into YouTube. I was like, yo, you can make money from YouTube from subscribers? People watching you? Like, how did I not know this? So I created YouTube. I don't know if you guys use TikTok or Snapchat. Use those platforms. And yes, offline building is amazing. Getting to know people, Starbucks, yada, yada. I can reach so many people faster with social media. And then if they are on Instagram, right? Go on Instagram, go to the search bar. On the search bar, what you're going to do on the search bar, right, is go to places and search the location in your city and or go the hashtag on Instagram and go to a personal development, residual income, money, luxury, anything like that has money or whatever. It's going to give you all the high quality people, more or less. The people that have a lot of engagement, sexy profiles and all that. What you're going to do is search those people, right? Search those people, boom. Next, you go to the Instagrams, right? And you're going to like 3 photos. You're going to follow them. You're going to send that message to them. And you're going to comment on their most recent picture. What you're going to comment and message them is that text replacement. Hey, I love your profile. I know we don't know each other, but I came across your page and I can tell you're a business savvy entrepreneur mindset. I'm launching a 7-figure business and app to the online space. I'm looking for 10 individuals to launch this with. Are you open to supplemental income? Tweak that. That's just like 1 of 5, right? Tweak that to whatever your liking is or whatever. Yo, I'm working on something big. You want to be a part of it or not? No? Next. No? Next. Oh, hey, you want to? Bet. Let's get on a call. That's how I find people on Instagram. I go to the search bar. I go to the hashtag, search personal development, search whatever, something with money, luxury, residual income, and or the city you live in. Connect with them, like 3 photos, follow them, comment, message them, and boom. You convert to PS3 or meet them in person at Starbucks tomorrow or the next day. So with that being said, guys, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Whitney, thank you so much for hopping on this call with me and providing value to the network marketing industry. It doesn't matter what company, but the passion and the purpose of helping other people, of helping the average person get to the next level. And you can be, do, and have anything you want in life. Truly believe it. Work for it. Work on the spiritual side. And we'll see you guys next time. Love you guys all. And God bless. Have a good night.